What's going on, everyone? So, LeBron James is back in action after his little, vacation, little hiatus, getting his body right, getting his mind right, having some fun. I'm all for it. Right? He's one of the few guys like you don't have to worry about, right? Once it's time to get in the gym, time to get in the lab, he's going to work and he's going to do what he needs to do. You're already seeing it, right? He's already up there looking as good as new, right? Got, washed the rust off, back in action, baby. And I love it. I love to see it because look, LeBron, until further notice, is a Laker. And he's probably going to be a Laker. And despite all the noise, despite all the nonsense, I have maintained I don't think he's going anywhere this year. Every year, it's like, this is LeBron's year, and this is that, and blah, blah, blah. And I do think at some point, those reports are going to come out, and they'll be right, right? Like, there's going to be a point where, oh, hey, LeBron's going to leave the Lakers, whether it's retirement or whatever, and they will be right. I just don't think it's going to be this year, right? You got a healthy, motivated, ready to go Luka. I mean, look at what Luka's saying and how he looks and all that. I mean, come on. Right? And again, LeBron's best chance is probably alongside Luka Doncic, because Luka is one of the few guys in all of basketball that can elevate and carry a team, right? Like LeBron could in his prime. We've seen Luka do more with less. LeBron James is by far the best player that Luka Doncic, even at his age, even in the years he's in, by far the best player that Luka Doncic has ever played with and likely ever will, unless they end up getting Jokic or Giannis, right? And unless LeBron is going to Milwaukee or going to Denver Nuggets, right? I already seen kind of the conversation of like, oh, is he going to Denver? I don't buy that for a second, but I guess it's talking points. However, point is, unless he's going to one of those places, there is nobody better than Luka Doncic, right? But the roster needs to be in position to elevate those two. Lakers are also the only team that has two top 10 guys in all of basketball. And if Luka gets back to being Luka, talking about a top 2 to 3 player in all of basketball, and I think he is going to get back to that. I think he's going to have an MVP level run, right? And Luka, well, he didn't say himself. Dave McMenamin recently came out and said that, he spoke to people in Luka's camp, people close to Luka, and they said he wants to win now. He doesn't want to wait. He doesn't want any of this stuff. He wants to win now. And look, reports came out that LeBron, right? Obviously, he wants to win now, but he's also willing to do whatever it takes for this Lakers team in order to win. That's buy-in. That means he's here. He's ready. He's bought in. He's locked in. Let's go. All right. So you look at the Luka situation, you look at the LeBron situation, both guys are on the same page. They both want to win. Both guys are now going to have a full training camp, full preseason, right? And then the regular season to really kind of gear up, learn on how to play alongside each other. There were moments where it looked brilliant. There were moments where it was clearly like, okay, these two can do something special. And I've said it all offseason, I want to see a full season with these two in the purple and gold. I want to see, what does a full season of Luka and LeBron look like? I mean, you're talking about two of the best offensive engines ever. You're talking about two of the greatest players ever. You're talking about two guys that, if they can coexist and figure it out, could be the best duo in all of basketball. And it's not a far-fetched statement. That's a legitimate statement. Those two, if they can figure it out, that's the key. They have to figure it out. And LeBron James, look, he's more willing to play off ball. He's more willing to adjust to Luka and let Luka be Luka. He has said on several occasions, right? The best chance we have of winning is Luka being Luka. And again, Luka is everything LeBron has been begging for years now, right? And especially from Anthony Davis. I love Anthony Davis. I think he deserves, just the Hall of Fame. I think he should be in the rafters as a Laker. I think he's going to go down as one of the great Lakers in Lakers history, right? Won a championship. I don't think, in scale, right? I don't think he's like, he's top 3 Laker, but you get the point, right? He's going to go down as one of the legends to win in a Lakers uniform, and rightfully so. Right? But as much as I love Anthony Davis, there were genuine questions about him taking the reins from LeBron. There were games, moments, stretches where it looked that to be the case. You even saw with, the 2020 run, right? Anthony Davis was incredible. And it was like, boom, torch is passed. Boom, LeBron's coming. Anthony Davis taking over. Right? And it just never happened. And LeBron kept begging and begging and begging. I mean, made public statements. This is Anthony Davis' team. This is Anthony Davis' thing. And he just never fully embraced it. Never fully took, at times he'd take the keys, start the car, like get a little feel behind the wheel, and then he got, nah, not yet. Hand the keys back to LeBron. And he was just getting older, and there were real questions. Luka, you're not going to have those questions with. Give me those keys. Come on. How fast does this go? Like, he's ready. He is bolting and he is ready to go. And I love that about Luka. On top of that, LeBron has wanted to move more off ball. He's wanted to not have to have so much responsibilities into his later years. And Luka gives you all of that. It's why they went and got Russell Westbrook. It's why they went and got Dennis Schroeder. It's why they went and got D'Angelo Russell. Because LeBron wanted to get off of having to do everything, having to have all the on-ball duties and all that stuff. Well, now Luka gets to do it. Now Luka is the best of both worlds. Because now you get everything that LeBron was looking for in a Russell Westbrook, a Dennis Schroeder, or a D'Angelo Russell. Get that in Luka times 10. And then on top of that, you get what LeBron was looking for Anthony Davis to be, which was the guy that took the keys and was willing to take the driver's seat. And Luka's willing to do that. Right? Now, again, it's up to the Lakers. I'm fine with the Lakers going into the season as is. I think if the Lakers are shopping and they're talking trades, that's great. If that right move is there, you take it. But if nothing's there right now, I'm fine with the Lakers going in as is, because there are a lot of players and a lot of scenarios that are very interesting that could end up being huge for the Lakers, right? Like, again, what does Luka and Ayton look like? That could be the best, offensive play in all of basketball, Luka to Ayton. Last year, it was Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren. What does, Luka and LeBron look like? What does Luka and Reeves look like? What does Reeves, Luka, and LeBron look like? Right? Like, what if it is great? What if Reeves improved his 3-point shooting and all this stuff and buys in better defensively and all this? Again, I don't know, probably not, but you never know. Hey, what if the Lakers do go, hey, the Reeves, Luka, LeBron thing isn't really working. The Luka, LeBron thing is, but Reeves just kind of the odd man out. Let's look to trade Reeves. And now they end up landing a piece that makes more sense, right? What if Jake LaRavia becomes the exact type of player that we need? I mean, again, you're talking about a guy that was a B+ rated defender. We know he can score the basketball, even if you barely know who he is. Even if you just looked him up, you can see he can score the basketball and shoot the basketball. But he's a B+ rated defender who, when they asked him, what's the thing that you improved the most on this offseason, said, my defense. What if he becomes a two-way guy that we need? What if Jared Vanderbilt actually has the improved 3-point shooting? What if a Dude Theroux can actually come in and be an impact player, or Bronny James come in and be an impact player on the defensive side of things? Marcus Smart, what is his impact, right? There's so many things, so many question marks, so many, what ifs, right? Which, by the way, every team in the league has those, except for, you could argue, OKC, because they won the championship. The only team that can say we're good enough to win is OKC. Everyone else is a big what if. Right? And I mean, we haven't had a repeat champion since the Warriors, right? So, I mean, you could even argue OKC does still have some of those what ifs. Can they, what if X, Y, and Z happens? Can they win a championship? Right? However, the Lakers' what ifs are things that I think that you can make the argument we should wait and see. Right? Because maybe we don't need an Andrew Wiggins trade because Jake LaRavia moves up and plays great. So now it's like, man, we hate to say it, but Rui is the odd man out. Let's go, right? Or maybe Jake LaRavia isn't that. And then it's like, man, we just can't lose Rui, right? What if Rui's killing it? And it's like, we can't trade him. Or again, like I said, maybe Austin Reeves just is the odd man out and just isn't fitting. And it's like, hey, we're going to have to trade Austin Reeves. Right? And Lakers end up making a decision. There's nothing wrong with kind of waiting how things go. But if that opportunity presents itself, if that clear-cut trade option is there and you can do it and take it, then you got to do it. You have to. There is no ands, ifs, buts about it. Luka wants to win now. Not in 3 years, not in 2 years. The whole cap preserve thing, I think, is ridiculous and doesn't make sense. Because the whole cap preserve, again, if Ayton works, you're going to have to pay him. If Austin Reeves ends up working, you're going to end up paying him. Right? There's all your cap space. Right? And then Luka's going to get a new extension. He's going to make more money than he's making now. Now, he's not going to make as much as he would at a Supermax, but he's going to make more money than he's making now. Right? And if Jake LaRavia works out, you're going to have to pay him. So on and so forth. There's several guys that are going to tap into all that cap space. Chances are, if you're going to get that star to replace LeBron, it's going to be via trade. But also, the other thing is too, is that like, what if the Lakers win this year? Right? Like, so many people think like LeBron's just going to leave at the end of this year, or the Lakers are going to force LeBron out. If the Lakers win the championship this year, and look, I'm not saying that they won't, I believe that they can, but let's just, put everything aside, whether you believe or not. If they do, right, then you really think LeBron's going to leave? Why would he? You just won the championship. Run it back. You're one away from Jordan. Like, why would you leave at that point? Right? Like, go try to win back-to-back. Be the first, team to win back-to-back since the Warriors type thing, right? So, LeBron's bought in. That's what it seems like. He's working on his body. He's working on himself. If, something else happens, then something else happens, right? Like, if LeBron a week from now wants to be traded, or at the trade deadline wants to be traded, then you worry about it then. Right now, you got LeBron James bought in, locked in, ready, and focused. Focus on that. You got Luka Doncic bought in, locked in, ready, and focused. You got 2 top 10 players on your team. Go win. Go win. It's that simple. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Else but not, if you enjoy these types of videos, truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.